All right, hey guys, I've got an awesome announcement to make, so please watch this video through the end. It concerns one of the awesome new services that I've been working hard to create and get out to you guys. But first, I'm going to need some beta testers. I'm going to need to make sure that this program works well, and if there are any bugs, we can work them out with this. So this is going to concern basically what happens is I've got a lot of people saying once I get through any of your guided programs or meal plans, I don't know what to do, or I don't have the accountability, or whatever it might be. They're struggling to make that transition. No matter how hard I've tried to educate people, it's going to take time, but this is one of the services that's going to help educate and help you in the long run as well. So once you have this tool, once you have this knowledge, it's yours forever, and that's amazing, and that's value right there. So again, it's for most people who don't have a guided plan. They're not following something guided, or they need a little bit more specific laser guided focus. Let me break that down and explain what that means. There's too many things that aren't individualized in the fat loss industry, and everything is generic. So you go on to MyFitnessPal, it's like, oh, eat 1,200 calories. Okay, great. You're going to lose weight, but eventually that's not going to be enough for you, and you're going to be malnourished. You're going to lose muscle. Your performance in class is going to decrease, which means everything else, including your metabolism, is going to slow down, decrease, and then even increase your risk of injury, because now your body's not getting what it needs. You're not recovering, you're not performing, and you're going to hold on to fat and lose muscle, okay? So that's a problem with 1,200 calories. And then you're like, well, then where do I go from there? Meal plans are too strict. I don't know what to do after those, so on and so forth. And that's why I created this service, okay? It's called the Tdee service, all right? So what that means is everybody is an individual, and everybody needs to know how many calories they can consume each day and still lose fat, not muscle. There is a huge difference there. If you're not consuming enough, you're under consuming, you're overworking, you're going to start losing muscle, and that's the last thing anybody wants. Especially if you want to look good, losing fat and gaining muscle is key. So this is going to help you do it, okay? So let me explain how this works. Everybody has a couple different things. You have your, sorry, on my whiteboard, so I got my BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate. Your BMR is basically the resting amount of calories that your body burns each day. If you were just to lie in a bed all day long, that's how many calories your body would use for energy, okay? There are ways to increase your BMR. We can discuss that, and that's part of the program. Obviously, you want a greater basal metabolic rate, because while you're sleeping, while you're resting, you're burning more calories. Why wouldn't you want to do that, okay? And no, Orange Theory doesn't have the how to do that. They're full of shit, okay? Their epoch claim, whatever theory, it's a bunch of crap, okay? This is the real deal. This is why it's real results, okay, you guys? Plain and simple. Might sound a little crude or whatever, but it's true. Okay, I wouldn't lie to you. I'd only give you the best. What we also want to look at is what nobody ever else really talks about, is your NEAT. So that's your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, okay? So anything that doesn't include exercise but isn't part of your BMR, that's also going to go into what we're going to talk about, is your total daily energy expenditure, okay? So your TDEE is what is important, okay? There are over 7 different variables when it comes to calculating your total daily energy expenditure. And yes, you can go online and find a TDEE calculator. I guarantee, though, if you put it in, it's going to be way off. And even if you figure that out, where do you go from there? How do you dial it in? What do you choose? What do you move? Okay? So yeah, you might be able to figure it out, but again, let me do that. That's my job. That's what I'm good at, and that's why I offer this service. Because what we want to find is your TDEE, and then there are going to be some variables in there where we may have to adjust up and down, so it's not 100%. Once we do that and we get that dialed in, then we want to make sure that we calculate your macros and your calories based off of that. So that way your body is strictly using body fat as a fuel source and not muscle. You're not going to lose anything that you don't want to. You're not going to lose performance. You're not going to lose energy. You're not going to lose muscle, which, ladies, if you guys want that toned look, that's muscle. Toned is muscle definition. And to do that, you have to eat to gain that muscle. You have to lift. You have to work out. You have to treat your body well, okay? So what I'm looking for is 6 people right now in the next few weeks to beta test the program. Here's what you're going to get. You're going to get me calculating your Tdee, which is going to be based off of all those things I talked about, your BMR, your NEAT, and then a few other things as well. So once I calculate that, what I'm going to get is your calories and macros, which you need to be at to sustainably lose fat or build muscle, whatever it might be. Guys, you can do this too. Once I do that, then you're also going to get the ability to learn how to track that and follow it, okay? We're going to follow it as a reason to gain a perspective and understanding about what your day should look like, and in terms of portion sizes, how much you can eat, how much, when you know if you're going under or staying under. That's important. And if you want to make progress, yes, we have to be able to track stuff, you guys, plain and simple. It goes with anything in life, so why would it be any different? Again, the only problem is we're always told just go to 1200. That magic number, it doesn't work, okay? So we're going to find the perfect number for you, your body type, your metabolism, your NEAT, your goals, and then I'm going to also throw a couple of meal plans at you as well, so that way you don't even have to think about it. You can just kind of go from there. And then some other tools. Also, you're going to get check-ins. You're going to get coaching from myself personally. And then we're going to shoot that out for about 6 weeks or so, I believe is where we're at. All value together, I'm going to probably package this and value at over $300 and even more than that, because I'm going to spend a lot of time working with you, and I'm giving you some of my best information, knowledge, and expertise on this program as well. It's guaranteed to work. It's going to give you something you can take for the rest of your life and follow with ease, okay? If you want to track something, this is the best way to do it. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a no-brainer. I need the first 6 people that want to jump in on this program. I'm going to give you a huge discount. Like I said, I'm probably going to value this over $300 once I release it later. And I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys for just $97, okay? That's it, but I need 6 people. And it's just a small investment of $97. It's going to really change the way that you see and do things, and have the greater understanding of what a lifestyle is going to look with tracking your macros and calories without it being this whole like I have to prep and I have to follow all this and that. It's going to be super easy, okay? So let me know if you're in. Text me, call me, email me, whatever it is. First 6 people to respond to this, I will take that. Anybody else, will put you in line, and we'll run it again down the road. But again, you'll still get members discount. However, I'm even a huge discount off of this to start. So if you have any questions, just let me know. It is really straightforward. You're going to find out how simple this is going to make your life. I've tried it myself. I've worked with a few other people who have done it, and they absolutely loved it. So just let me know. That is your Tdee service. All right. Thanks, you guys.